Hello, this is FurryMurry7. I'm going to show you how to win at 6-Men Morris. I'm going to show you the strategy that you should use, and I'm going to number it off. Number 1, you need to play first. It's very important that you play first, otherwise this won't work. You can bet however much you want. I'm going to bet 100 because I'm extremely confident that I'm going to win. I've won quite a few games. Now, I've played probably about maybe 2 or 3,000 games of 6-Men Morris trying to figure this game out, and I finally figured it out. What you need to do is you need to position your pieces in a formation just like this, where that on my opponent's next move, no matter where he moves, whether he moves here or here, I am guaranteed to have a take on my next turn. You need to set up these kinds of moves all throughout the game. It's not enough just to do it once or twice. You need to do this especially when you get to your last 3 pieces. It's very important. And yes, you will get to your last 3 pieces. It's pretty much unavoidable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my piece here, and I'm going to take this corner piece. The reason why is because I want to try to force my opponent to move his piece there to try to block me in. What you need to remember is that you need to keep your opponent on the defensive as much as you can throughout the entire game if you can. Keep your opponent on the defensive, because you need to remember that your opponent has a strategy too, and you don't want him to do that strategy. So you need to basically distract him by forcing him to move his pieces and basically just follow you around like I'm doing now. I'm going to move my piece over there to force my opponent to move a piece in the middle to keep him on the defensive. Now this area right here is actually very dangerous because you cannot allow your opponent to have 3 uninterrupted pieces. Now what I mean by uninterrupted is his 3 pieces right here don't have any of my pieces in between. So he could easily rotate his pieces into a position where he can get 3 in a row. And I cannot let that happen. So I'm going to move a piece over in the corner over there to stop that from happening. Now, as you can see, my opponent has another set of uninterrupted pieces, but that's okay because I already have a piece right here on the side right here. So he won't be able to get 3 in a row on that side, so I have that side covered already. So I'm going to move a piece over to this side. Now I don't want to move my left piece because I don't want him to get 3 uninterrupted pieces. So that's why I moved the top piece. Trying to keep my opponent on the defensive as much as possible. Now this move I actually didn't even notice until after I made my move. I missed a move. I could have moved this piece up, and then on my next move I could have moved it back for a take, but I completely missed it. And I didn't even realize I missed it until immediately after I made my next move. And I thought to myself, oh my god, I could have did that. But it's okay, because my opponent, on my next move, seems to give me another chance to correct my mistake. So it wasn't that bad, but just keep that in mind. And as you can see, I'm getting ready to do another take as soon as it's my turn again. And I have uninterrupted pieces, so I can just move my piece right here. And actually, I'm just going to take this piece right here so I can get ready to do another take. so that these pieces are uninterrupted. There's none of my opponent's pieces in between there. So as soon as my turn starts, I can move my piece right here for another take. Now here's where the game gets really interesting. Your opponent has the ability to fly, and you're still stuck moving one space at a time. I know it really sucks, and I hate the flying move. Everybody does. And what makes it even worse is that from here on out, my opponent is going to whittle me down to 3 pieces left, and basically there's absolutely nothing I can do about it because I can't fly. So what I need to do, instead of focusing on arranging my pieces for takes, because that's impossible right now, I need to get my pieces in position. What you need to do, especially when you're starting to get down to your last 3 pieces, or when your opponent gets down to his last 3 pieces, you need to start arranging your pieces like this in a triangle or a corner, or whatever you want to call it. Basically, you need to, in the inside square, you need to pick a corner. Any corner, doesn't matter. And arrange your pieces just like this. Remember that double take formation you did at the beginning of the game? Well, you need to do that again at the end of the game. You need to arrange another formation just like this around the inside square, and you make to arrange it around a corner like this, so that no matter what happens now, I'm definitely going to win. And as you can see here, I'm going to make the game point right here. And I have to select a piece to take, and there it is. Please like and subscribe. I need a lot of subscribers. If this video helped at all, even if it only helped a little bit, please subscribe. I still need a lot of subscribers. Thank you very much.
This video is part of the WAY movement, a career path in video sponsored by TGN. To learn more, visit tgn.tv.